Hello, everybody. We have Exhausted Axolotl, Jess, Klee. We have a Klee in chat. See, the trend continues. There's like always, like what? Klee, are you a real person? Are you real? Let's see. What are you making? Orange chicken, rice, and broccoli. Ooh, that sounds good. Hey, Nat. Welcome. Here, let me go ahead and ping Discord. Hey, King. Let me ping Discord and we'll get things going. Oh, well, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you here before. I plan on pulling Klee on her next rerun banner. She's actually the only character I don't have in the entire game. And with Dendro on the way, like, I don't look at leaks, so I don't know what Dendro does, but with Dendro on the way, I think Klee would be fantastic for that. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get my camera set up here. Okay. Trying to get everything set up. Looks pretty good. My light looks a little blue. It's kind of dark. It's like kind of overcast today. Kind of making it look a little blue. I don't know if I really care. I could try to balance the colors, but do I still need mods? No, I should be okay. I had people hit me up, so I think I have enough applicants for that. You managed to hit 53,000 with Beto, Zhongli, and Lisa. You didn't expect that at the same time. Nice. Hey, that's some pretty good damage. And working your way up with that, I see. You're right. She's been falling off the meta, but with Dendro, she may be coming back as a popular. Yeah. So the thing with Klee is Klee applies the most pyro in the entire game. Klee is like I think the only unit that applies more pyro than Zhongling, and I think that will be useful with Dendro. It's not really like the issue with Klee right now is that no matter how much hydro you apply, she always applies more pyro. You did 41k with Sayu. That's awesome. That's awesome. I really want to build my my Sayu as well. I have a team that I want to work on, which is going to be difficult since Yellen is coming out, but I think I can actually put Yellen in the team that I'm building, which would be kind of fun. So we'll see. Here, let me go ahead. I have the game up. Oh, there I am. Look, there's two of us. Can I hold on? It's flowception, you know what I mean? It's like I gotta kind of there's like double flow. All right, where's how do I turn myself off? There we go. Just in time to see double flow. There you go. All right, that should be good. Cool. I pinged Discord. Everything is good. Everything's running. If you would like to drop a like, then you know, I'd super appreciate that. Okay. I'm gonna make Exhausted Axolotl a moderator. because they asked if they could do it to help out and just to make sure we have more coverage on the streams, stuff like that. So I went ahead and did that. Should be working now. You basically just use the dot, like the little dot menu, and that should have all of your mod stuff, I think. You have to let me know if you have any issues with it. But yeah, welcome Ayana. Toby's here. I think I greeted everyone. Nat, did I greet you? I think I greeted you. I think I greeted. I'm pretty sure I got everybody. All right. Hey, Anime Galaxy. You're in bed sick? Oh no. Oh no. No. I hope you feel better soon. Get well soon. The great thing though about being sick is that you can just lay in bed and watch streams though. That is. I do admit that I love being able to just like cozy up and like binge a bunch of stuff, and being sick sucks, which kind of deletes like 90% of the fun of being able to just like do that. But yeah. Your sister changed the bet to you to Triple Crown Ayako. That's fair enough though. I mean, you were already like, you were about to crush her in that bet. Like that was a little bit unfair for her. I can understand that. You should still be able to do it though, right? You should still be able to get a triple crowned, and that's not a waste. I mean, Ayaka's a good unit to triple crown. Thanks, but you're right, being lazy is the best. Yeah. Guys, something different today. Do you see my tea? It's not as dark as my soul. It's actually got a smidge of mango in it. I put a little bit of mango juice in my tea. Not enough to make it like really sweet, but enough for it to like taste a little mango-y. It's pretty good. It's brightening my mood. Your stomach hurts? No. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh gosh. Getting fancy? Yeah. You can see the mod stuff? Okay, cool. Cool. All should be well. Can I get that on a t-shirt? The tea isn't as dark as my soul. Probably. I think you can turn anything into a t-shirt nowadays. Aren't there like, aren't there companies where like the entire business model is to make meme shirts? Like make shirts? Oh! Hey now. Oh, okay. You're dead. Tea as dark as my soul. Yeah, usually I drink unsweetened tea, no sugar. None. Normally it's just water with leaf stuff in it. You know? It's like it's basically like the same thing. If I were to like, if I wanted tea with pulp, I would literally just like crush up a bunch of tea leaves and just throw them in some water, and then I could get the whole pulp effect, you know what I mean? Or I could like bust open a tea bag and dump it in, and then, you know, don't filter it out. It's like yeah. But I don't go that far. I prefer my tea with no pulp. Water leaf stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I have as many resins as you? Oh, we're on the same resin wavelength. Although I'm gonna spend mine soon. After my dailies, I wanted to spend some leaf soup. Yeah, leaf soup. Yeah. After my dailies, I wanna farm some books. And I have condensed resin too for farming artifacts. I didn't spend my resin yesterday. I just saved it for today because I had a wonderful little day off with my grandpa's birthday. I was off by 3 years. I thought he was turning 86. He turned 89. I was wrong. But it was a good time. There were a lot of I mean, honestly, since the pandemic, it was like the largest family gathering we've had in a long time. So it was actually kind of nice to see like a lot of people. Although it was kind of, you know, a lot of social interaction. It was a little awkward. Everyone was a little awkward. No one knows how to interact. Freddy, how you doing, buddy? Oh, he farted. Dude, oh. Oh. No, that's horrible. Oh. Guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh man, that's awful. That was horrible. Okay, I'm back. that was literally like, man, that was that was next level. That was next level stank. Like, here, I gotta adjust the camera. I swear to you guys. Normally, because you know, normally it smells bad, but it's like whatever. Like I can withstand the stench. But he's got, okay, so we got some new food for him, right? And I think I might not buy this food again. I think we're gonna go with a different option next time, cause that. Like seriously, I used to feed him wet food every day, and geez, it wasn't even that bad then. His fart is a nuclear weapon. Yeah. Hey Autumn. Yeah, you did join at a funny moment. And hey Zach, I saw your Genshin message and your stream message. I feel liberated. It feels like it smells like a brand new day, guys. Smells like a brand new day. Where's my cat? Where's my cat cloud? I need to seize it. There it is. Gotta love it. Hey Dante, welcome to the stream. Well, I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone's having a good one, you know, as they say. And we are going to do some Genshin stuff today, my friend. Some Genshin stuff, that is for sure. 110% Genshin. Your cat's like the Diamond brand maintenance, cat dry food. Oh, huh. How's the wood carving going? Is it worth triple crowning Zhao? I think that's kind of subjective. I mean, if you do like him, probably, but what I know about his burst is that, like, so Zhao's burst basically gives you very little damage when you upgrade it, because he's already got a lot of multipliers for like damage multipliers, and that's why running attack set pieces is really good, because he just really needs a lot of base stat to buff him up, because his kit already has so many multipliers. So it's like he in a way is already suffering from diminishing returns from just raw like damage multipliers, and from what I know, crowning him in his burst only adds a very, very, very small amount of damage. But yeah, probably like I would say the auto attack gives you more damage than upgrading his burst. So maybe if you want to, you can crown his auto attack, but maybe not crown his burst. Maybe leave that at 9. Some people use 2-piece glove, 2-piece shim. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, I did all of them. Wow, they were all like right there. Oh, I'm like digesting. I ate a humongous sub. A big old sub. Some macaroni salad. Boom. All right, now what kind of books we got today? What are we looking at? Probably these. Let me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you want to do it, you can crown him, but you know, it's fully up to whatever you would like to do. All right, let me look and see what do I need. I don't think I need anything for her. Done. Wait, no, she's double crowned. What do I need for? Oh, I already. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Well, that was good. Let's see here. Elegance. Okay. I should probably beef up my Ito. Go ahead and do that. Am I gonna put 1 crown on Yellen? I don't know. Depends. Let's see. She's done. She's pretty much. Yeah, she's done. What does she use? She uses. Okay, catching uses prosperity. Okay. So I do need prosperity, because catching and Zhao both use prosperity. I need to get his E leveled up. Skill. What does Yanfei use? Okay. Oh. That's tempting. I might do that. Diligence. I think the prosperity is probably the best bet, right? That was one of the options, right? Yeah, I'm gonna farm prosperity books. Welcome. There's a lot of people popping into the stream. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you here. It's nice to have a nice vibey stream. No crowns? Yeah, my last crown went to Kokomi. I have her double crowned, and I may triple crown her just because her healing is ridiculous. But I don't know. I probably will triple crown Kokomi just because I like her. Not gonna lie. I want to see how much my healing went up, actually. It's pouring. Oh no. Hi Tia. Welcome. I guess I'm gonna have to take damage, right? How can I hurt myself without like... What's an easy way to take damage without like getting just destroyed? Okay, let's just jump off of something. Not too much, you know. You don't want to die. You just want to You, you just want to take a bit of damage. Actually, you know what? Let's do a really fancy way of doing this. Because did you guys know that Kokomi can plunge for like forever? Like even though she takes fall damage, like you know how Zhao has that whole stick where Zhao like doesn't take plunging damage. You can basically plunge forever with Kokomi. And she just has so much HP. Kokomi all and landed in water. Maybe use E. All right. Oh. On Hu Tao twice. Oh, true. I could use Hu Tao. I could use Hu Tao. I wasn't even thinking about that. That is probably the easiest way. All right. Mount Hulao. Oh god, that barely did any damage. All right, we're gonna use Hu Tao. Also, I guess we could also use Sheer Cold. I don't know. Here. Where are you at? Yippee-ki-yay. Mount Hulao and get hit by the electro crystal deposits. Oh, that's also a good way. I haven't used Hu Tao much recently. It's been a while since I've played her. Oh no, I lit the torch. Dang, there goes all my sheer cold. Darn. All I want is pain. That's all I desire. Okay. So 7,173 for a normal heal. And then for under 50%, it's 10,526 per tick. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 10,000. That's like 5,000 HP per second or so. That's not bad. Oh gosh, guys, I have to do Abyss. Oh, I still got a week. Should I do Abyss today? Should I? Dang, that's some good healings. Exactly. That's why my freeze team is like immortal. It just can't die. Because like, and the best part about it, so like Kokomi has really good healing and Shenhe has super armor when she's using her skills, and so does Kazuha. So having super armor plus like ridiculous healing, as long as I'm standing in Kokomi's heals, I'm just immortal. Unless I get like one shot by something, like it's just immortality. Let's go ahead and get these prosperity books. This team is gonna dumpster this domain so hard. Welcome, Crystal. Welcome to the stream. We're glad to have you. We're glad to have you. Let me turn that down just a little bit there. All right. Oh, that didn't crit. Was I able to 36 star this abyss? Did you I don't know if you looked, but I have 0 star. I haven't done it yet. How what? What are you howling? What are you howling me for? I are the confusion. I are the confusion. Welcome, Holy Chamber. Glad to have you here. No, like when this abyss just came out. I just told you I haven't done abyss yet. I don't know what you mean. Like I have 0 stars right now. I haven't tried it yet. Nice. Ayana says, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely. That would be awesome. I hope boosts us in the algorithm. It brings more people in here. Makes the stream better. More active. More stuff to talk about. More to do. You guys want that. I want that. Like we have mutual goals here. Like we have mutual goals. At the start of 2.6? I don't remember. I can look if you want me to. There were a couple abyss cycles where I didn't really, I like ran through it once and then I just kind of never went back to 36 star it. So I think I had like 33, 35 a couple times because I just didn't really care. How did I kill them? And it takes, oh, I'm like AR-59. Nice. I'm like AR-59. I've just invested so much in this account. That's why I can dumpster the abyss and that domain. And also this team is ridiculous. I've got 3 5 stars. These 2 are both C6. They're my only C6 5 stars as far as limited 5 stars go. But those, yeah, so this team is just strong, you know, just a strong team. Don't compare yourself to me. My biggest recommendation is don't compare your account to anyone else's account. Compare your account to your account. Are you stronger than you were yesterday? Are your units doing more damage than they were yesterday? If so, then you're doing well. Then you're doing the good. You know what I mean? But if you compare to other people, it's bad. Because I've been playing this game for, you know, well over a year now. And at this point, my account's just a mature account. If that's what you want to call it. It's a very mature account. Oh, guys, it's Monday. Oh, yeah. I love buying these things. Let me... Okay. All right. It's such a tiny slider. There we go. And craft some more furnitures. Man, I think I almost have... Do I have almost all the Inazuma stuff done? Oh boy, we're getting there. We're getting there. I've been going to town on this. I've been crafting so much stuff. There's a lot of Inazuma furniture, which is good. Oh yeah, we can actually redo my whole teapot like once the freaking patch drops. I've been wanting to redesign my teapot and we can actually do that. Holy crap, you gotta go. I'll see you later, Klee. It's rare to see a C6 Shenhe. Nice, thank you. I love her. So like the reason I C6 a character is because I love them as a character. Like her story, like her backstory and Kazuha's backstory. I'm a sucker for tragic backstories. You can obviously tell. But I really liked Kazuha because I used to look at leaks. And so when I saw Kazuha in the leaks, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need this boy. I need him. And then the more I learned about him, the more I realized how much I liked him. So he was my first ever limited C6, and then I didn't do it again until Shenhe. And by the time Shenhe came out, I wasn't looking at leaks anymore. So at this point, I'm not looking at leaks, and Shenhe just drops, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, her backstory's so good. I really liked her in the Archon quest. Her kit is really good. I really like her kit. No, a lot of people don't like her kit, but it's kind of funny. If you can tell what kind of units I like playing, because like, let's see what Kazuha's rotation is. You do this, you do a little bit of this, you do some of this, you know, or whatever, and then you do this. Well, Shenhe's rotation is the same thing. It's almost like I really like the EQE combo. It's like, I find it really satisfying. Yellen has like a different version of that, because Yellen kind of has like you charge shot and then you use the elemental skill and then you charge shot again and then you burst or something. So that also looks really fun. I'm amazed at how, like, with 2 buttons, you know what I mean? Like, characters have 2 skills, a skill and a burst, and they managed to make the combat feel so interesting for each character. And not only interesting, but easy. Like, Ayato is incredibly easy to play. I think Ito is rather easy to play. His stacking mechanic takes practice, but yeah, I think it's really cool. Okay, I did all of these thingies. Oh my god. Okay, I went into my teapot to craft books to see how many prosperity books I could get, and then I forgot and I left. You know when you walk through a door, like you walk through a door to a room and you forget what you're doing and you forget why you walked into that room? Every time I go into the teapot, that's what happens to me. Like, every time I hit that load screen, it's like Men in Black, and they're just like, and I just flash my memory and it's gone, and I have no idea what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. All right, Eula, please. Dang. Eula's gonna duel out some vengeance real quick on these books. I do need diligence. I farmed those, not yesterday. Wait, did I farm? Yeah, I farmed diligence yesterday because I didn't want to miss a day of the event. Okay, so that's okay, Eula. Come on. Please. Thanks. Appreciate that. Okay. And now, welcome back, Exhausted Axolotl. Samuel says her kit is really smooth. Yeah, it does look really smooth. I'm very excited. I love bow units. I'm very excited for a more agile bow unit. Like, honestly, ever since, okay, so my very first 5-star, not my very first 5-star, my very first 5-star was Jean. My very first limited 5-star was Ganyu. And I love archers. It's one of my, I love archers, right? I think they're great. And I love Ganyu, but Ganyu is, she's just slow, you know? She's just very patient with her shooting, which is not a bad thing. Hey, Socklicard. But playing Ganyu made me want a bow unit that was like more agile, you know, that could like really like get around the battlefield and do like some really cool trick shots or something like that. And when Sara came out, Ganyu woke up there. Good morning, Ganyu. When Sara came out, I was hoping that Sara was going to feel like that. Like with her backstep skill, I was hoping that she was going to feel, and she does feel snappy. I do like playing Sara a lot. Like, people that have seen me use her, I definitely enjoy her playstyle. But I was hoping that her skill would be a little more movement oriented rather than just like a quick backstep. But it's okay. I think her skill still has iframes because I've definitely dodged things with it. But still. Yeah. All right. So the double burst thing is so good. It's strange it wasn't reappeared. It hasn't reappeared for a character again. Wait, double burst thing. What are you? I'm waiting for the day Hoyo finally starts taking bits from Tartaglia's unique kit. Oh yeah, Tartaglia has 2 elemental bursts. Yeah, I like that too. Actually, I really like Tartaglia's kit as well. They have like, that's the thing that I think is interesting, is that they come up with these unique ideas and then you're like, oh, they're definitely gonna reuse this character's kit somehow. Like Tartaglia, you know, they've done other characters with infusions and stuff, like in stance changes, I guess, but nothing exactly like Tartaglia, which is interesting because, like, you know, you would think they would come up with a good idea and then they would just copy paste it over and over, because that's what a lot of companies do. But it really looks like they're trying to just stretch it as far as they can with the units, like be as creative as possible. And that's why I think making direct comparisons in the game is really difficult. This is a team that I want to build, by the way. It's a rainbow team. I haven't played a rainbow team in a long time, but I kind of want to play it because I really want to build up Beto, and I'm thinking maybe I can replace Mona with Yellen in this comp. You know what I mean? Like when Yellen comes out, if I swap Mona out, I think this would actually be a really solid comp. I'd have 2 bow users. I would have Yellen and Yoimiya. And I think Yellen Yoimiya is going to be really fun together. And then I'm going to have Beto. You know, she's like a tank. You know, she's really tanky. She's a sub DPS. So she's a great addition to the team. And her shield as well is pivotal for Yoimiya. And I'm guessing Yellen will really want a shield as well for when she does charge shots. And then obviously Sayu for Animo shredding, for a little bit of maneuverability if you need it. This team is going to have some crazy maneuverability because between Sayu and Yellen, can you imagine? You just have, like, imagine exploration with this team is going to be fun, is all I'm going to say. Yeah, Sayu is also going to be a battery. I'm going to run her with Favonius. So I'm going to build her kind of like Jean. I'm going to give her some crit. I need to do a lot of testing. I've never built Sayu before. Well, I did sort of build her before, actually. I built her once, but it was before I had her C6. And so I didn't have this weird elemental. I had her like C4 is what I had her at. So I have no idea how to build her exactly. If I need to build her triple EM, oh, sorry. I'm thinking maybe like a sacrificial greatsword, because that'll also allow her to be kind of like a battery. You just have to use her skill twice or something. Also would give her more, like, she can heal while she's rolling around. When she's in her rolling state, she has this passive. When she triggers a swirl reaction, she heals all of your characters and allies for 300 HP. She will also heal an additional 1.2 HP for every point of elemental mastery she has. This can happen once every 2 seconds. So when you're rolling around in the ball, you can heal doing that. I don't know how good the scaling is, but I'm guessing, oh boy. Yeah, because I feel like last time I built her like Jean. I just gave her crit and animo damage, and I just went with it because I didn't have C6. So I'll have to do some more testing with her and figure out what works best. But she's a good unit. She's a little bit slept on, I think, mostly because there's actually a lot of good support greatswords. Like you have that, you could put Wolf's Gravestone on her, you know what I mean? You can put Skyward on her. You can put this on her, Favonius. You can put Sacrificial on her. You can even use Katsugakiri because it increases elemental skill damage, which is kind of okay. But it'll allow her to self-battery, which is pretty good. I used to use this on her when I built her prior. So Yeah, she's got like quite a few good options, which is cool. You can even use Song of Broken Pines on her if you want to buff your team with her. You plan to put... Am I worried about downtime with that team? Oh gosh, no. No. Because do you mean energy wise? Do you mean like energy funneling, or do you mean downtime with like DPS? Because I think I have like a good amount of DPS windows. So Beto has a DPS window, although it's short with her parry and then activating her burst. Yoimiya has basically a 10-second window for DPS, and then can be swapped off when her burst is active. It looks like Yellen. So a rotation is 20 seconds, right? A standard team rotation is 20 seconds. Yoimiya has the field for about 10 seconds usually. Yellen also looks like she is going to have about 8 to 10 seconds of field time, depending. It depends. Yellen looks really quick swap friendly, but if you want to use her whole kit, like use all of her skills and stuff and do the long elemental skill, it looks like she'll be on the field for like maybe 8 seconds, 10 seconds. So between Yoimiya and Yellen, they'll be kind of like my 2 DPSs. And then obviously you have a support healer battery, and a sub DPS, as well as the parry for tanking, because Yellen looks squishy, Yoimiya is squishy, Beto has a shield and also can tank hits with her parry. Beto's shield got shadow nerfed. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Beto, wait, did I say shadow nerfed? I meant shadow buffed. Her shield got shadow buffed. All shields got shadow buffed. There was this one patch where basically shields used to take damage when you were in your burst iframe or when you were in a dodge iframe, because even though you were immortal, your shield was not immortal during those iframes, and they changed it. So now when your shield gets hit, if you're in a burst animation or if you're dodging and you iframe in an attack, your shield will also receive no damage, which is really good for a team like this, where I'm definitely going to be in burst animations a lot, but as well it's going to be a very dodgy team, like a very maneuverable team. So yeah. Little bit of information there, you know, about your stuff and your things and all that jazz. How many of these did I get? I see. And how many of these did I get? I see. Maybe gonna need shield too. My Sayu died and meet a churro once in the middle of rolling. Yeah, I do have a shield. Beto. Wait, can Beto take advantage of this with her skill? No, because this is not an iframe. So her shield, like when you're in your skill stance, the shield can probably still take damage, but she gets a shield in this. So yeah, shield damage absorption. So I would just recommend probably doing the parry before the burst, before you apply your shield. That way your shield doesn't get hurt while you're doing your parry. I miss playing Beto. I'm gonna have to put her, I think I'm gonna use Emblem on this team because she's gonna be mostly a sub DPS. Let's see. What's her crit? She's using Akamaru. Okay, so I'm gonna need a crit rate and damage. Crit rate. I doubt I have one. Damage. Yeah, okay. Probably not gonna build her emblem then. Or I'm gonna have to go farm emblem, which I really don't want to do. I think Beto might need quite a bit ER to compensate her high burst cost. There's ways to solve it other than super high ER. Like using, like, an example, running Favonius on Sayu is gonna be a huge part of that. Like, what I'm gonna do is funnel my Favonius energy is gonna go straight to my Beto. I'm gonna swap in to funnel that energy to Beto. But also, I could use Katsugakiri Nagamasa because it gives you ER, it gives you elemental skill damage, which is great for her, and it allows her to battery herself, which is great, even as a sub DPS. So you have lots of good stuff. Hey Kwang, welcome. Remserp's here. You use her burst before her skill to buffer damage. Yeah, I know because of the C6 you get 15% resistance tread, but I really don't think that that's like life-changing enough. I don't know, for in this situation I'm probably going to skill and then burst. You have R5 Nagamasa? Good. I mean, it's a good weapon. It's got a fantastic battery effect. So, I'm definitely gonna have to work on her artifacts a lot. I don't know what sets I'm gonna use for her. I probably should use emblem. It would be the best. Hi there, ready? I just hate farming emblem. It's pain. That domain hates me. Hey, Count. Are you gonna fart again, Freddy? I can't handle it if you fart again. That was horrifying. It was a traumatic experience. Hey Count, welcome. And Fardine, welcome. Your phone is killing you physically and mentally? Oh no. Oh no. It's no good. You hate our farming artifacts in general? True. Hey Justin. 2 weeks and not a single piece upgrade? RIP. RIP. I feel that. I need an attack percent sans from this domain, and it just won't give it to me. Like, can I please have my attack percent sans? Please, like one decent one. Like, I don't even need a cracked one. Like, I just need an okay-ish one for my Chi-Chi. But it won't even give me one. I will get it this run. Oh, that's some hopium, man. I don't know about that. I don't believe. After months and months and months of artifact farming, I just expect straight garbage. That's all I expect. And then when it happens, when you get a decent piece, it's gonna destroy itself. It's gonna self-destruct. So you don't even, you don't gotta be too worried. Oh, I don't think I caught the buff. That's okay. I don't need it anyway. Oh, hey, Az. Welcome. Haven't seen you in stream in a bit. Nice to see ya. Healing bonus on Opulent Dreams with crit subs. That's what we come to know and love from our artifact farming experience. Artifacts are funny. I ran the emblem domain for months during the Echinacea runs and gave up. I came back in 2.6, and on the third run, you got a Shimenawa attack stance with 10 crit rate and 20 crit damage. You were stunned. Oh, I love you, but I hate you. Like, good, congratulations, but also like if I'm being honest with you, I farmed the emblem dame the emblem domain more for Shimenawa than for the actual emblem set. Like, I wanted to put Shimenawa on my Yoimiya, and I wanted to put Shimenawa on my Hutao, and none of that happened. none of that happened. Oh, I hate that domain so much. It's cursed. It's a cursed place where hopes die. And I've never even farming VV, I'm traumatized from that domain. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I'll go back eventually. You just realized it's the 24th today. That means 1 week or 7 days until Yellen. Heck yeah. Wow. This could have been really good if it didn't suck so bad. I'll still hold on to it because it's a Fizz Goblet and it's got some crit and ER. We'll see. Oh, hey there, Feather. Could be okay. I'll take it. Sounds like you and VV. Yeah. Yep. VV domain is also big old pain. Big old pain. I spent forever in there. And the thing is I'm probably gonna have to farm VV again. Like, Haizu's gonna come out, and I'm guessing he's gonna use VV because he's an Animo unit, and that's basically a guarantee at this point. So I'm scared, guys. You gotta go back and they just if they could do me a flavor in 2.8, if they can put VV in the strong box, I will be a big PogChamp happy camper. Like, please put VV in the strong box. No one wants Maiden, especially now that we have the clam set. What like it? Yeah. So like Haizu's coming out in 2.8. I don't look at leaks, but Kazua's probably gonna rerun in 2.8. So can we get a little love? Oh wait, whoa. That could be okay. That could be, I don't know if that's better than my current Kokomi piece, but hey, I'll hold on to it. Yeah, hoping for strongbox changes in 3.0. Oh, jeez. I'm like 2.8, please. Kamikaze, welcome. You see Flowcat live, you immediately hit play. Aw, thank you. Good evening, my friend. Good evening to the most amazing chat in the whole metaverse. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay though, because I won't stop. Guys, I have lost the ability to speak. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. You're still awaiting the day you find your lucky domain? Yeah. I think I am too. I've had at best average luck in domains, I think. And even if I have a decent luck in the domain, rolling the pieces never goes well. Like, I don't think I really have any, like, I know there's some people that have those crit pieces, like they're like crit rate hats that have like just oodles of crit damage. Like, I don't think I have any like crit damage hat with, like, you know what I mean, those really cracked pieces. I don't have like any of those. Like, I don't think I have a single one. I'm an AR 59. Like, I'm like on my way to AR 60 with mediocre artifacts. But it's fine, honestly. Like, you don't need, like, I think that's one of the biggest myths in Genshin, is that you need these god roll pieces, because you really don't need god roll pieces. Like, there's actually a choke point. If you look at the probabilities of like getting and then upgrading a crit piece, there's a choke point at like 20 crit value. If you know what crit value is, it's sort of like the total crit value of a piece based on like the total crit damage and crit rate. And at about 20 crit value, there's a bottleneck where the odds of getting above that just become so much that, like, it's possible, but it takes an unreasonable amount of Mora and an unreasonable amount of resin to do so. And I think that the game is balanced more closely to that choke point. Like, the game is balanced where you don't need the cracked stuff. You just need the stuff with about 20, 30 crit value thereabouts is like totally fine. You can clear all the content with stuff like that. But if you want a cracked unit, you can keep gambling to get more power than you will actually really need. And that's been my experience because I don't have anything super cracked as far as artifacts go, but I can still make my units work. Like, look at my Yaimiko. My Yaimiko has 61 crit rate and 143 crit damage. That's not a lot of crit damage, but my Yaimiko, do you guys see how hard her burst is hitting? I feel like it's hitting pretty well, you know? So, yeah. Linked in the description and linked in the chat is the Discord with a great community. Oh, thank you, Justin. Artifact farming is just a numbers game. Exactly. Damien. Hey, Flo, you got a great positivity about you today. Really compliments your personality. Thank you, Damien. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. I had a really fun day yesterday with my family and just a very relaxing day. I feel very recharged. I feel like I'm feeling very positive because 2.7 is on the way, and I'm not going to lie to anyone. I thought we were going to have another 2-3 weeks before we even heard anything about 2.7. I mean, I was not prepared for the live stream to pop up and then everything. So just to be back on track, I've got some, oh, hey, Steph has a new new badge. Welcome. Glad to have you here, Steph. Joshua was here as well. I didn't see you pop in. Getting upgraded pieces is really hard. It takes months to have an upgrade. Yeah, and that's how you know you're at that choke point. You know what I mean? And honestly, I think that's actually a big mistake a lot of Genshin players make, is they hit that choke point with RNG and they sort of keep farming that domain for their main when it would be better to farm a support artifacts. You know what I mean? Like, if your domain is already at that choke point with artifact luck, then you should go farm something else for a different team or a different unit or something. Welcome, Al. Welcome. Delay wasn't even that long, to be honest. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 weeks at most. It really wasn't that bad. I was expecting way longer. Flowcat, people are saying Yellen is a 5-star Zinchi, but for me, her kids looks like she's like a Yunjin. I think she looks kind of like... I mean, I can understand why they're saying that because of her burst. Although, I mean, okay, to be fair, I haven't seen her burst actually, like, you know what I mean? Like, in the live stream, they didn't show long footage of her auto attacking or anything. So I didn't see what the projectiles look like. I don't know how fast they move. I don't know how many projectiles there are. Or I don't even know. Maybe it's like, it might be more like Albedo, where the damage procs like right on the enemy. I don't know. But her burst does kind of seem similar to Zinchu, except she's different in the sense that she has buffing, which is massive. Like the fact that she has that buffing passive talent that goes up to 50% damage bonus. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. And then also, she's able to generate a really good amount of energy, which is also similar to Zinchu, but she has a charge shot, which is not similar to Zinchu. So Zinchu can do on-field damage, but Zinchu's on-field damage presence isn't really all that big. If Yellen's charge shot does similar to Ganyu damage and AoE, similar to Ganyu AoE, then she's going to have a really good on-field presence, probably more than Zinchu. And I think that might be the goal, is that like she's kind of like Zinchu, but she has this more appealing on-field gameplay that you can dig into. The coordinated attacks were not much seen properly. Yeah, exactly. When people say X is a 5-star version, it's usually a red flag. We've got history on our side. Exactly, actually. Kazuha is a 5-star Sucrose. Kokomi is a 5-star Barbara. Like, we've heard this time and time again. And it's very clear that, first of all, that's actually kind of a compliment to the 4-star. Like, you know, everyone said Yaimiko is 5-star Fischl. Well, that's a compliment to Fischl, because Fischl is really strong, guys. Sucrose is really strong. These 4-stars are not chumps. Like, you can take these 4 stars kind of to the moon if you want. You can really buff them up. I've seen people invest in their 4 stars and make them shine. You know what I mean? So, you know, some people might be kind of mad about that the gap between 4 stars and 5 stars isn't as big as they'd like. Like they want the 5 stars to be perform more better than the 5-star they want to perform better than the 4-star, right? And maybe they just feel like it's a little underwhelming. Ito is a 5-star Noelle. Right, exactly. Yeah, but Noelle's, you know, but Noelle doesn't have Ushi. And Ushi is a freaking... Ushi is cracked, man. He does so much damage. Higher multiplier. You're wondering about her damage bonus and how it would benefit Xiao. You know, if her damage bonus, like I said though, Xiao, he already suffers from having so much damage bonus. Okay, let me explain this a little better, a little more clearly for you about Xiao, because I said it, but okay. Why are they still talking? Oh, I'm in the teapot. That's right. That's right. Let me get out of here so they stop talking. I really want to explain this so that you guys have an understanding. That way you don't get jebaited, okay? Because I don't want anyone to get jebaited by Yellen thinking that it's going to be a buff for their Xiao and then get really mad. Like, there were people that pulled for Albedo C4. You see this? Active members within the field of his skill have their plunging attack damage increased by 30%. Everyone literally pulled out their calculator and they said 30% damage. That means my Xiao does 67,000 damage. Now he's going to be doing 89,000 damage. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like, they immediately did that math in their head and they thought it was going to break their Xiao. But here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Xiao has 46% animo damage bonus. Okay? Okay. That's just a part of his base kit. He has his passive talent. While under the effect of his burst, all damage increases by 5% up to 25%. So now we're at about 70-80% damage bonus. His burst gives him 90% damage bonus. So now we're at like 170% damage bonus. The drop off for damage bonus is at about 150 to 200%. Once you get above 200% damage bonus, it's actually not, it doesn't stack linearly like you would think it would because of the way the damage formula plays out. So Xiao is already basically at the cap of what you need for like a damage bonus for his kit, and especially with crit. Like, and then you just have crit on top. That's why it's better to go for crit and attack on Xiao, because in his kit there's already plenty of damage bonus built in, and you don't need it. And that's why, like, Albedo C4, you think it's going to be a 30% damage bonus, but because you're already hitting diminishing returns with damage bonus, it's more like a 10% damage bonus or a 12% damage bonus. And Yellen, she'll probably, if it buffs Xiao, we don't even know if it does. Yellen might only buff normal attacks, but let's say that Yellen buffs plunging attacks too. That's gonna be probably like a 50% damage bonus. Hitting diminishing returns would probably be like an 18% damage bonus. At most, I would say. It's probably closer to 15% damage bonus, which is not terrible, but everyone's going to see the 50%. They see the big number and they get excited. You know what I mean? Kind of like how it doesn't benefit to have a crap ton of crit damage if you have low attack. Exactly. If you stack a bunch of crit damage, it multiplies off your attack. So if you don't have any attack and you're just stacking crit damage, you have to find the balance. That's why, like, balancing your stats is the most important thing in Genshin. Having balanced builds always will be more efficient. Always will be more efficient. You can always squeeze out more damage by trying to min-max and remove the balancing part, but I think that it is important to make sure that your characters are built in a way where they have like enough ER, they have enough crit, they have enough attack, like they're just to make sure that they're kind of, they have their bases covered, you know. Wow, that was a big old rant. Hey, thanks for listening to that, everybody. Let me read some chat here. Probably can't really compare fully built C6 4-star to a brand new C0 5-star. Exactly, too. And that's another thing, is that we've had tons of time to optimize our 4-stars that are already out. And so, like, for instance, Xinchu, people have these emblem sets that they farmed for like eons for Xinchu, right? But like Yelen's gonna come out, and we don't even know, I don't even know what she scales off of. So I don't look at leaks. I have no idea what Yelen scales off of. I don't have artifacts ready for her because I don't know what set she's gonna use. I don't know if HP is important. I don't know if energy recharge is important. I don't know what I'm gonna do for her. And so because of that, I'm just waiting. I'm just gonna wait. And I've heard people already that are building their sets for Yelen, building their artifacts, and I hope that they know what they're doing, because pre-farming artifact sets when we have not tested a unit to see what is actually best for them is bad, guys. It's really bad. One thing I will say though, someone that would benefit a lot from that damage bonus would be Kazuha. Kazuha would actually really love that. Fun fact. So Yelen would be a good partner for Kazuha for sure. Yelen and Kazuha together, they're gonna make a really good pair. If you have Kazuha, you should. I would recommend them as a strong duo together without even having testing. It looks like Freeze and Electrocharge. If you can create a Freeze team around Yelen Kazuha, or a Taser team around Yelen Kazuha, I think it's gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna be pretty good. You don't farm artifacts, you just save your resin. Same for me, I don't plan to farm Kuki until I get her. Kazuha Nation, love hearing your educational rants. Hello, Sensei. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope they are educational, you know? You know, sometimes you gotta learn a little bit about your Genshin, okay? Sometimes someone's gotta teach you a little something about your Genshin, all right? And that's just the way it is. Let's go. Your Kazuha is already set. Pog. Yeah, and that's why it's great. Like, now people have the information now for Kazuha, and you can farm him up and you can get him ready. It's all good to go. But for new units, it's scary. So, no, don't tell me. Ray, I know you're a member, but please don't tell me leaks. I'm removing your comment. I know I said I don't know what she scales off of. That was not an invitation for you to tell me. Okay? Just to make that clear. You're gonna get Kuki, maybe a C3 Ito. I feel whale showcases of characters are misinformation to the general players about the stats values. Whales focus on high crit value because they have weapons supports that transfer attack percent. Players don't have that advantage. Yeah, I agree. Actually, I made a whole video about how content creators misrepresent damage for characters in a bunch of ways. Like, let's be honest. If I build a damage team, oh, there goes my camera. Hold on. Okay. One sec. Let me see how hot my camera is. It shouldn't be too. It's pretty cool out today. All right, let's let it cool off for like a few minutes, then we'll get the camera back up. All right, I got a point to make, guys. I got a point to make, okay? Let me show you what every content creator does for their team building. They're like, I'm gonna build a Kazuha showcase team. Okay, who should I put in the team? We've got Kazuha. That's a given. Let's see here. Oh, Benny, that's right. Okay, who else can we put in this showcase team for like maximum damage? Oh yeah, Sarah. That would be a good option. Maybe a Mona. Yeah, let's do that. And then they show you this damage showcase, and it's like Kazuha doing like 50,000 damage per plunge and just like this crazy damage. But like I made a video, and in the video I show you what happens. You do your damage rotation. Like, you can watch the video if you want to see it. Like, you'll see the big damage showcase, but afterwards, what do? You've got to build back all your bursts. So you go and you start building back your bursts. You start funneling energy. You're funneling energy. You're funneling energy. And it takes like forever to get the bursts back up. And finally you get your burst back up. And so we did a side-by-side of like a normal team, like my freeze team, versus like a nuke team. And the consistent DPS team did better. The nuke team took longer to kill the enemy, even though the initial damage that he did was higher. Does that make sense? So, wait, this was my freeze team, right? Yeah. Just keep that in mind. Content creators, I feel like they do a lot of misrepresentation with like how much damage you can do, or like what kind of team building is good. You do it once and then you're screwed. Exactly. It's a nuke. It's a one-shot build. Exactly. Exactly. Energy recharge is great. Yes. It's a good thing that you got to know how much ER you need for your units. Absolutely. If a one-shot build doesn't one-shot, it's a long trip through Pain Town. Exactly. Exactly. And a lot of Eula mains understand that. You know what I mean? Because that's how Eula is built. Like, Eula is a nuke. And so, like, I know a lot of Eula mains are familiar with the retry button. You know what I mean? Because they missed their crit or something, and then they have to... Yeah. They have to restart. They didn't get their nuke. I think did I use all of my... Oh no, I just got back here. Gosh, I was far. I was ranting so much, I forgot to go back in and farm. Unless you have Favonius weapons and more ER to funnel the energy back. Exactly, which, you know, if you have to, like, you'll see someone who, like, if you ever see someone, this is so funny. I don't know if I've ever heard content creators talk about this. If you see someone with a Benny that has 220% ER, and you see someone with a Zinchu that has like 250% ER, like, the reason they have so much energy recharge is because they watch these damage showcases and they see, okay, I need Benny. Okay, I need Mona. Okay, I need, you know, Sarah. And then they just give like Mona like 300% energy recharge. Benny's got 220%. And it's like, they think they should be doing that for their consistent damage and for their teams. It's pretty crazy. Proper team building is always going to benefit you more than just like a big damage number. Hey, Lingen. Welcome. You don't watch showcases? Good. Good. I see very few showcases that actually show good teams. I see almost every showcase I see online is a max damage showcase. And a max damage showcase means that you are purely building a team for damage. Like, you don't care about healing. You'll notice that like people will use Benny as a primary healer. For, like, when you say, oh, but this team isn't a good team, it doesn't really have like a lot of support. So be like, yeah, but I've got Benny, he's my healer. You know, it's like, yes, he's a healer, but That doesn't mean that he's the best. Never mind. I'll jump off the topic. I'm beating it. I'm beating that horse into the ground. You know what I mean? I'm gonna beat it to death. X-Slice is really good about it, in your opinion? I haven't watched a lot of him recently, but what I did watch of X-Slice, he does do a good job of showing like good team building and stuff. I just like, you know, there are some big name people who do like big PP damage showcases, and yeah. Flo, would I recommend a crit weapon on a C0 Kazuha? Here's the deal. If you have enough elemental mastery on your pieces that you can avoid running Iron Sting, I still think you should run Sacrificial Sword, because most of his damage, like, let me be honest with you, building crit on a Kazuha is a luxury. Having this 70, 140, that's a luxury. Like, I wouldn't recommend anyone to do that because you have to farm it into your substats. Like, you still need triple EM, and you still need EM on your flower, and you still need EM on your other pieces. And mine aren't even that good, you know what I mean? But like, what I'm saying is, it's pain. It's a lot of pain, and it would take probably 5,000 to 6,000 resin just to get this crit number right here, and you don't want to do that. What I would recommend doing instead, because most of your damage is coming from swirl, I would recommend using a Sacrificial Sword. If you have enough elemental mastery that you don't need Iron Sting, if you can replace this 151 EM from your substats on your flower and feather, then you can swap to a Sacrificial Sword. That'll give you another E, which basically is a free C1, which allows you to do another instance of double swirl, because you do a swirl when you jump up, you do a swirl when you land. And if you have high elemental mastery, that swirl is going to do a lot of damage. So don't underestimate his raw skill damage without crit. Like, swirl by itself is really strong. You don't need crit. The only reason I have it is just because this is an extremely high investment Kazuha. So, yeah. Don't beat the horse. Kaya needs his cavalry. Yeah, where if he's a cavalry captain, where are all the horses? Where'd they go? It's like that meme from with John Travolta where he's just standing there like, what? Bro, can you stop? C1 Kazuha at home. Exactly. What if someone else is using Sacrificial Sword? Should I get 2 of the sword or just upgrade it? That depends. That really depends. If you have, like, if you're running Zinchu on your other team, then yeah, you're gonna need 2 Sacrificial Swords. But if you're only running Zinchu or Kazuha, not both at the same time or on 2 different teams, then you can run you can just keep 1 Sacrificial Sword and share it. You know what I mean? It depends if you're running both the units at the same time or if they're run independently. Oh, you just, Matt Team says we got horses in the back. Dante says thank you for answering. You're welcome. Only character guides I watch is Braxtophone, Ziox. They do very consistent damage. Teams plus very good describing the characters, kits, artifacts. LCC is pretty much pretty good. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Braxtophone is really good. Ziox is really good as well. You know, they're good staples in the community. I just, like, no one talks enough about how, like, if you're watching, like, I'll just use a really simple example. If you're watching I Win to Lose, please do not copy his teams, because for the most part, I think I Win to Lose, he's a speedrunner, guys. Like, that's what he does with Genshin, and the teams that he recommends are really good for speedrunners, but they're not necessarily good for general play, for like the general player. I see people get debated by that stuff, you know what I mean? think I remember something about Kaya saying the Grandmaster took the cavalry with him. Okay. Varka stole the horses. Is that what you're telling me? I gotta blame Varka for stealing all the dang horses. Varka better be playable in Sumeru era patches. I think he probably will. My tinfoil hat theory is that Varka is Dendro. I think that he might be Dendro because, okay, hear me out, okay? Here's my theory. Eula is Cryo. She sparred with Varka a lot. She's a physical unit. Where's Razor? Razor is Electro. He's a physical unit. And he also was trained by Varka. I think that Dendro reactions are going, like, I think Dendro and Electro is going to be like another superconduct for physical damage. So when you build a physical team, you want Cryo, Dendro, Electro. That's going to be your base physical team. And so for that reason, I think that Varka is going to be Dendro. That way we would have one physical unit that is Electro, being Razor, one physical unit that is Cryo, being Eula, and another physical unit being Dendro, which is Varka, which would complete the trifecta of the 3 physical DPS elements and their respective main DPSs, if that makes sense. So that's why I think he's going to be Dendro. The physical Triforce. Yeah, exactly. Just came back from volleyball practice and saw you were live, so you're here now. Welcome, Kenma. Glad to have you. We're letting the camera cool down just a smidgems. Anyone that's enjoying the good vibes today in the chat and everything that's going on, please drop a like on the stream. Help me out a lot. Help bring us into that algorithm. And okay, well, that's a good good end for the artifact farming. Jeez. I saw someone comment that Varka better be voiced by Patrick Seitz, and I'm praying. I don't know who is Patrick Seitz. Who do they? I don't recognize that name. Good vibes? Yes. Yes. Gotta love the good vibes. Tinfoil hat theories are so fun to watch unfold. Yeah, but it's true though. Like, if Dendro is pivotal to physical teams, it would make perfect sense for Varka to be Dendro. It would make perfect sense. I hear a lot of people saying he's going to be Animo. I hear a lot of people saying that, and I understand their theories. I just think that it makes more sense for him to, I mean, then again, I don't even know the Dendro reaction. Like, I don't know what, we don't know what Dendro's going to do, so, you know what I mean? We have to wait and see about that. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, what? Oh, nice. I didn't realize we were going to get that. You think we're gonna get what is today? Today's Monday. Think we're gonna get delayed compensation? I think we discussed that already, but I guess we'll see on Wednesday if we get oh, I forgot weekly bosses. Oh, guys, we gotta do, maybe we should do weekly bosses tomorrow. Save a little bit of content for tomorrow. You know, we can do like an artifact route or something. Met team. Team, no. The Varka, I said, I added the there. Venti is the Animo Archon, and he got Fizz Shred in Constellations. What you talking about, Flo? What? I think Lay said this to me too, right? Decreases Animo resistance and physical resistance. Oh, come on. Come on. It's Animo and physical resistance. It's not, look, chat. And look, the physical part isn't even highlighted. The physical is grayed out basically. It's for when Venti's auto attacking enemies when they're suspended in the air. I think that's what that's for. Come on now. Oh, but that's interesting because I didn't realize he had 2 forms of Animo Res Shred. I wonder if those stack. Does his C2 and C6 stack? I just want to know what type of expedition he went on that took almost of the nights. Took too much time. Low rise, just a simple expedition. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like anyone that has watched TV and you know Gilligan's Isle. It was just a 3-hour tour, guys. Varka was just going on a 3-hour tour, and look what happened. Stranded, alone, lost, dazed, confused. Yes, C2 stack within itself. Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't really read it that much. I didn't. Okay. But okay. Unit debates are fun to watch. True. Been enjoying the playing Freeze. I don't enjoy reaction teams usually, but Freeze doesn't feel like a reaction. Exactly. That's why I love Freeze. Freeze is like one of my favorites because it's fun. It doesn't really feel very complicated. Like rotations are less picky. When you're playing a vape team, your rotation has to be very specific. But when you're playing a Freeze team, your rotation can be a little more like varied and different depending on what you're doing. Same thing with like other mono teams and quick swap teams and all that stuff. Right, like the Traveler did all this stuff in multiple places and Varka is like, I went on one adventure. Right, like, does he have tiny legs or something? Is he just very short? Like, is he so short that it's just taking him forever? But he even has the horses, guys. He has the horses. We don't even have the horses. Like, we're doing all of this on foot. And this man's going around with all the horses. And he can't do his little mission? What's up with that? What you talking about? Willis? Ooh, theory moment? What about a theory moment? The tiny legs theory? Is that what you're talking about? That Varka must have tiny legs because if he had normal legs, he would be like already done with his thing. Large groups move slower. True. I'm kind of just joking, but yeah. Man, those hilly churls. Varka taking mission so long. Is he all right? Maybe he's in big trouble. Maybe he is in big trouble. Maybe we're gonna go help him out. You know, maybe we'll go pay him a visit. Varka's expedition is a peace treaty type thing towards Natlin for the past grievances Mondstadt had towards. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's deep, Autumn. That's real deep. Oh, wow. Holy crap, that's a good theory. That's a really good theory. Is there do we have anything that you could use to back that up? Because I could see that like making a lot of sense. And if you have any voice lines or anything that seem to indicate that Varka has any relation to Natlin, or maybe he's not related to Natlin, maybe someone mentioned, I don't know. That's a good theory though. If that's true, then I can see why it's taking so long. Government crap always takes so long. Exactly. And also, I mean, like if you're talking about grievances in the past and all this other stuff, like that could be a very politically charged situation. And so I could see how obviously not be quick to resolve. Yeah. Vanessa is highly hinted to be from Natlin. Well, I know Vanessa is from Natlin. I know that, but I don't know if we have any context in which we could place the whole Varka situation on that. You know, Mondstadt people never really talk about the whole enslaving of the redheads within the manga. That's true. It's kind of a little bit like real life, where people try to sweep it under the rug, you know? Like the government and the modern day people just kind of want to ignore the atrocities of the past when they really were brutal. So, wow, takes a page from real life. Sag. Pepe Sag. You want the anchor as a furnishing? Oh my gosh. Like a dry dock. If they're struggling with load limit already, I don't know about that. We'll see. I think you mean the Alcor, isn't it the Alcor? Or the Crux, you mean? Crux fleet on the Alcor. Oh, the Crux fleet on the Alcor. Right. Crux, Alcor. Right. Encore. I don't know what Encore is. It's just speculation. We don't actually know where Varka went. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I was just trying to dig a little bit. See, like, ooh, do we have anything we could use to back up this theory? People don't read history enough. That's why it keeps on repeating itself. True. Yeah, we pretty much don't know anything about Varka. They tend to do that though. They keep us pretty much in the dark about characters. I think they do that so that they can make changes if they want to or need to about a character, like up until like pretty much the last moment. But it does kind of make it feel like some of the characters just pop in out of nowhere. You know what I mean? That feels like it didn't get the closure that they deserve. That's true. Yeah, like that's definitely an atrocity that seems to have gone unacquainted for, which could be bad. Could be bad. I'm gonna try and look into the theory further. You've been thinking of Murata's people for a while. Yeah. Oh. Today I saw a theory that Catherine is a living being made by Alice, and that's how she gets us to do stuff for her and have surveillance of the traveler. I mean, we do know that Catherine is a construct. We already have confirmation that Catherine is a human construct. She has a God, I always forget what they're called because I've never had to pontiff. Isn't it a pontiff mark? The thing on Albedo's neck, pontal mark, right? Pontal mark. The thing on his neck, it's proof that he's an artificial human. And Catherine has the keyhole on the back of her neck. Did they have anything to back up that Catherine could be originating pontal mark? Yeah. Reboot error. Yeah, exactly. Thank you guys for the likes and all that stuff. I appreciate the support. It makes me happy. Catherine is powered by chicken nuggies. That's why Varka is. Okay, Dante. 0Q for Valton. Ooh, nice. That's good. That's good to know. Yep. Yep. Sprint, 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 sprint. Give me that ore. Give me that juicy, juicy ore. And that's why they also said it's made by Alice, because any experiments she has does some unaffected side effects, which in the case would be error messages. Interesting. Interesting. That's an I mean, that is definitely an interesting theory. I could see how Catherine could be an adequate vector for Alice to keep tabs on everyone. And I could also see how it could make sense. Like, Alice kind of has that, like, we're led to believe that Alice is sort of everywhere all at the same time. Like, Alice is always keeping watch. She's sort of like Genshin Big Brother a little bit, like even more than Dane's, you know, like she is even more all-knowing than Dane's Leaf in a way. So I could see it being a thing that like that she found a way to do that with Catherine as well, because Catherine is also like pretty much everywhere all the time. Like she's always right there when we get there, you know, at the adventure guild place. Adventure Guild first appeared in Snezhnaya. Oh, you know, I actually did not know that. I did not know that. You need to drive right quick, but I hope you still be streaming when I get back. See you, Flo, and chat. Oh, seeing that. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on how long, I'm not sure if I'll still be on Genshin or if I'll still, what I'll be doing. But yeah, I'll probably still be live. Mark Sia just got out of a fat nap, so I was like, oh yeah, welcome. I hope you enjoyed your nap. Naps are really, really great, and we should all enjoy them. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Yeah, I need all of you to get over here. Ow. No. No. Oh my god, I got out of there with 169 HP. That's very, very scary. Now to test out these new cracked heals. Boom, look at that. Two freaking blips. She's maxed out. Don't you love to see it? Don't you love to see it? You need all those Spectre husks? I have a good farming spot for you if you want Spectre husks. Just go to Seirai Island. Start right here. You see where they're all marked? That's all the Spectre spots. So you literally just start right here. You run up here, they spawn in. You run over here, they're like all invisible. You have to make them spawn in by running into them, basically. Some of them are already on the map, though. So anyway, you just run along this edge. There's a ton of Spectres here. If you're looking to farm those, this is like one of the best spots. You just do this like every day, every 12 hours, every day, whatever. It's a good one. You'll be back after a while. Gotta make my kids clean up and get them into bed. Or they're gonna nerf those things in 2.8. They already did nerf them, the Spectres. Their honing used to be pretty intense. Maybe they'll get nerfed again. I could potentially see that. I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see on that. I'm out of tea, guys. My mouth is so dry. I'm gonna go grab some more tea. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. If I the only one that's sad each time they nerf enemies. I think Alice exploring the Dark Sea, Sealy Place. Never reached the ley lines, petrified tree, and she's supposedly elder sister of the witch groups that I can't spell the name. Specters deserve all the nerfs. Those little cheats are the worst. For me, it depends on the enemies. Buff all the enemies. Seeing their homing missiles track us with precision before the nerf was fun to dodge. Now it's really underwhelming. Really? I don't know. I like playing Yoimiya without a shield, and it was really annoying because I would be fighting specters and you would dodge once and then you would have to dodge twice to keep, like, it just really ruins your DPS time. Is it true that tea is your life force? Yes. Oh, also, Mark, I drink unsweetened black tea. That is what I drink. Here, let me swap camera batteries. Turn off the BRB thing. And aha. Okay. Okay. I'm also gonna change the song, guys. I'm getting a little sick of this one. Getting a little sick of it. T is the source of my beautiful hair. Secret of my beautiful hair. I don't know if it looks beautiful right now. I haven't really like brushed it or anything. Kind of threw it up in a bun when I got out of bed. What do I want to listen to, guys? Freddy, what are you scratching at? Please don't fart. If you fart, I swear. Some piano sounds pretty good. Yeah, we were listening to this the other day. This is a pretty good piano song. Got some piano solos. It'll attract any singles. I really want to drink coffee. Sadly, I don't have that luxury since you'll OD on caffeine. Used to drink like 8 cold coffees. Oh my gosh. I just drink unsweetened tea all day. That's what I do. Vectors used to be so annoying. Yep. Is the Spices event still going on? Yeah. So the Spices event will go on until after the update. They're going to put back placement in the teapot, and then you'll be able to you can do the Spices event with whatever characters you have, whatever characters you want. So like I think you have 5 days after the new patch drops to do the event with whatever characters. That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting because I don't want to do it with these random friendship teapot characters. No offense to them. All right, Fred, you went down? Okay. Thank you for not farting at me, Freddy. I appreciate it. It's sad you did the whole event before the announcement. Can you not redo it? Is it like a one-time deal? Jasmine tea is great. Jasmine tea is pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the herbal teas. Of like the flowery herbal teas, like lavender or jasmine tea. Or chamomile, not lavender, chamomile. or it's just chamomile and oh my gosh, jasmine. Not a big fan of those. More of just your standard black tea guy. But green tea is good too. I like chai tea. You need 21 participants in that event. Might as well give them food before you swap them out. No, I'll just go ahead and wait to do the event. Flo just won the 50-50. He held Freddy in his lap and he didn't fart. You know what? That's a good point. That's basically like winning the 50-50, yeah. Chai tea, let's go. Yeah. Frozen chais are so good. If you've never had a frozen chai, oh my gosh, now I want one. Oh no, I think all the cafe coffee shops are closed around me. I was about to be like, guys, I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna go get a frozen chai. Sorry, see you later. Sounds so good right now. Frozen chai, yeah. It's kind of like like a frappuccino, but they make it with chai tea. So it's got cream, it's got chai, it's got tea. And then they turn it into basically a milkshake, and it's just so good. Honestly, I wouldn't blame you, yeah. But no, they're all closed. You always drink chai tea? Chai tea is so good. It's so good. That guy didn't even get to draw his sword. He put his sword in the sheath, and then I froze him, and he was like, I hate you. And then he died. A chai tea milkshake is just about everything I want to drink. Yeah, exactly. I haven't had one in a long time either. So there's this coffee shop near me that I don't know if they're corporate. Like, I don't know if they're nationwide or not, but there's a coffee shop. What are they called? I haven't been there in forever. When I was a general manager at Panda Express, there was one across the street from my store. And if you're like I was like, I needed caffeine to survive, like literally just to survive. And so I would go there like almost every morning, and I would get like some kind of caffeine with extra espresso in it to wake me up. It's usually a frappuccino, because I don't really like hot coffee that much. So I would usually get like a frappe with like 3 shots of extra espresso mixed into it. Not a big coffee fan though, really. Really tempting you to try frozen chai? I mean, yeah, I would. I'd recommend it. And it's like a frozen spiced drink, you know? It's kind of like a hot coffee, or like a hot coffee. Gosh. It's kind of like, you know, that comfort feeling you get from drinking hot cocoa? You get that comfort feeling from frozen chais, even though they're a cold drink, because it's a spiced cold drink. So even though it's cold, it still gives you those like comfort feels. You know what I mean? It's a very complicated situation, but all you need to know is that it is actually the best thing in the entire world. And you are now required by law to try one out. Don't make me report you. I can imagine the taste of frozen chai. Yeah, exactly. So, it's so good. Especially because you get the cream in there too. You know, like some people drink chai tea without a lot of like cream or anything, but oh my gosh, having it in like basically a milkshake. Oh, I could go on and on. I don't like my chai like Ayato drinks his boba. You drink your chai like Ayato drinks his boba. Yeah. I don't, you know what? Like, no shade. Honestly, no shade thrown there. I commend you. My theory is that Scaramouche saw the imaginary tree and or Sea of Quanta in the Unreconciled Stars event, but didn't want to connect both universes yet. Too early. Interesting. You guys are having some really deep lore conversation, which is cool. Have I tried matcha? I'm trying to think if I've tried matcha. What exactly is that again? What exactly is that again? Did I upgrade Kokomi's autos? Yeah, they're crowned. My Kokomi has crowned auto attack. So with just Kazuha, she's hitting like 10,000, 11,000 or so. A sort of a Japanese green tea. Oh, I think I have tried that before, yeah. Not very many times. Oh yes, it's what all that stuff is made. Yeah, all that stuff that's like right. Yeah. I've even had the little Japanese candies that taste like that. That's pretty good tea too. Scaramouche saw that the secret to the power is cheesecake and now is on the hunt for a cheesecake factory. True and real. Matcha green tea is relaxing. Understandable. Understandable. Hey Vaughn, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Man, I wish I had cheesecake. Oh my gosh. No, you actually don't wish you had Cheesecake Factory, because Cheesecake Factory is delicious, but they charge you like $7 for a slice of cheesecake, and it's absurd. The first time I ever went to Cheesecake Factory, I was like, all right, this place is pretty fancy. They probably charge $4 for a slice of cheesecake. I would imagine that's a pretty high price for a slice of cheesecake. I look at the menu, $7 for a slice of, and that was years ago. It's probably like $9 for a slice of cheesecake now. Like, I don't even know what they're doing. Like, I don't understand. I can't. Man, I could buy all the ingredients for several cheesecakes and bake them with that much money. At that point, like, it just really feels bad, man. You missed their fettuccine? Did they get rid of their fettuccine? It's $8 per piece. I can imagine that. Like eight something. I haven't been to Junior's then. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is there anywhere that's even, is there somewhere that sells them for even more expensive? I would imagine the Cheesecake Factory is being pretty much the most expensive cheesecake place, but you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's more expensive cheesecake. Oh, it's because you haven't been there in a long time? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been to a Cheesecake Factory in forever. I just don't really go out. I think probably one of the places I miss the most right now is BD's Mongolian Grill. Like, anyone ever eaten at BD's Mongolian Grill before? Because that place is amazing. You just like get to build your own your own bowl, and it's so good. The cheesecake at the cafe at your school is $9. Well, that makes sense. You know, textbooks are $300. Cheesecake costs you an arm and a leg. You got to take out a mortgage to buy your textbooks and get a slice of cheesecake. Yeah. That sounds about right. You haven't eaten out in a long time? Yeah, I treat it as a rarity. I try to... Usually nowadays, I only eat out if I'm like out running errands all day and I don't feel like cooking anything. I much more prefer to have home cooked food. Like, if you eat out a lot, I don't know. I don't think a lot of places have high quality food anymore. You have to really spend an arm and a leg to get a restaurant to serve you something that's like close to home cooked quality. Gotta sell your soul for an inch thick slice of school pizza, right? Exactly. You like looking up recipes on YouTube and trying to replicate them? Yeah, me too. Not specifically YouTube, but like just in general. I like I've traveled a lot, so I like cooking like world foods and stuff like that. Like I'll get a hankering for some Mediterranean or some Indian or some like anything that I feel like making, and I'll just go ahead and look up a recipe and make something. It's just fun to try new stuff. You guys were talking about cheesecake pieces from the factory and made me trying to remember cheddar prices in cheddar. Interesting. YouTube really needs to increase the words. 180 words is not enough. Actually, you know how you can increase your word limit? With a super chat. Fun fact, the more money you spend on a super chat, the higher the word limit is. Did you know that? If you spend $2, you get less words than if you spend $5. Do we have gifted memberships yet? I doubt it. It's probably like next week we're gonna get that or something. Do we have that yet? Can anyone who's already a member, you go down to where you would click the super chat button and it'll say something like oh, I don't know what it would say. It doesn't show it for me. I think it caps at a certain point. Like you start out at like 150 words. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, so gifted memberships are in beta right now. We'll be getting those very soon, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. It should be a good way to help grow the community in general. Only super sticker, super chat. Okay. Okay. Time to spend money for increased word. Paimon just murdered your Rosaria. What did she say? Let's explore the head of us later. And push you off a cliff. Flo, remind me to give you recipes from your homeland. Sure. If you want to send me some recipes, I would be very excited to try some food from your guys's you know, places of living. Yes, and ran her off a cliff. LOL. I saw a really funny animated version of that where it was like Traveler. Paimon's like pushing her in the back, like, let's explore ahead of us later. And there's a cliff slowly getting closer and closer. And she's like, let's explore the head of us later. And then Traveler's like, Paimon, no. What are you doing, Paimon? No. And then, yeah, you get pushed off the cliff. Oh, it's so funny. That's good stuff. Bah! Mm. Long live the king. I don't get it. You want to give Shishroom a membership when it comes out? I don't remember if we can do. I think the way it works is you can gift a membership, so you have to opt in right? Like, so if someone wants a membership, they have to click a button that says like allow gifts from this channel. And then I don't know if you can give specific people memberships or not. As far as I know, it's like you can only give random people memberships, although they have to opt in, I guess. I don't really know we don't know how it's gonna work on release. We'll have to see how it works on release. I really hope that we can gift to specific people. It was from the video you mentioned, Paimon making Traveler fall off a cliff to their demise. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what video that was. Ow. Freddy, what do you want, buddy? You're meowing like crazy. Yeah, you want some pets? Hold on, guys. Freddy is demanding pets. Yeah. Yeah, you want some pet. You want some pets, Fred? Okay, buddy. All right, we're gonna cut to the chase with artifact farming today. I'm gonna cut my route short today because I don't feel like doing the whole thing. In one word, how would I describe Freddy's personality? In one word? One word? Gosh. One word. Clingy. Definitely clingy. He follows me everywhere I go. He like, if I don't sleep at a normal time, he follows me. Like literally, he's like my shadow. Like, for instance, he literally will not eat his food if I'm not in the room with him. Like, if I give him food and then I leave the room to go eat food myself or something, he'll wait until I'm done eating and come back. And he does this thing where when I put food down, he'll come over and he'll get pets for like he's doing right now. He's getting pets right now. And then he's gonna go over there and eat like 10 bites of his food. And then he's gonna come back over to me and get 10 more pets. And then he's gonna go back over there and eat. And that's what he does. So like, I'm involved with so many of his routines, probably because of the pandemic. We've both been like, I'm always home with him. Like, Freddy and I spend so much time together. I just think that he's bonded really heavily with me and he's imprinted on me really heavily because a lot of his routines involve me. Like if my sleep schedule gets messed up, he gets stressed out about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of sensitive. Where Flo goes, a cat-shaped shadow follows. Yeah. Yeah. See, Freddy's back. He just got done nibbling. Isn't that right, Fred? Let me see if I can fight with one hand. Don't worry, Freddy. I can do this. I don't. Oh, this is actually surprisingly easy. Yeah, hey. One hand. And now he's back to eating. Where was... Yeah, I was going here. I don't know why I ran all the way down here. I meant to go up here. One word, a whole autobiography. Yeah. I had to explain it. You know what I mean? You give me one word to explain my cat's entire being. You got to at least give me time to explain myself afterwards. Come on. Come on. He's very cute, though. Even though he's clingy, I kind of like it because I like that he's always there with me. You know what I mean? Just as I like it, I know that wasn't fair on you. One word to describe Freddy, Chad. He is kind of a Chad. Ask Freddy how he describes flow in one word. That's the real question here. That's the real question. Can you, there we go. Meow. Freddy, what's one word you describe flow? Mine. Accurate. Actually accurate. You know, in the past, when I used to do this thing called dating, you know, when I used to have these things called like partners, where like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this concept before. It's kind of this weird thing, right? Where like two people have I think it's called like a relationship, and yeah, it's super weird. You like hang out together all the time and stuff like that. But anyway, back when I used to do that kind of stuff, Freddy would get jealous. Like if I ever had a partner over, Freddy would be like, he'd get mad at me. He'd get really mad at me. Yup, 13 years ago. I feel that. I feel that. Dating? Partners? What are these things? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Jealous son. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like it when there's other people here. He just wants me to loves him and only him. Vroom. You speak a language I've never heard of. I've only learned it from other people, to be honest. Okay. This is my favorite spot for artifact farming because it actually has so many artifacts. So many. This F key is getting abused very heavily right now. Very heavily. Running. Characters' birthday voice lines are so beautiful. Aw. Yeah, they're very nice. They're always very nice. I really want to do my lore. Okay, so I wanted to ask you about this, chat, because I really wanted to get your input on these new lore videos that I want to do, because I'm struggling to figure out how to make the format interesting. Like, I have all the content. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I just don't know exactly how I'd like to format the thing to keep it entertaining. So what I would like to do is explain to you guys real quick, you know, what my plan is, and then maybe if anyone has any thoughts or opinion, then, you know, you're more than welcome to share them with me. Welcome back, Axolotl. If Flo had a kid, would Freddy... Can I ignore Flo, or Freddy be like, give me attention, I have a hostage? Oh no, Freddy would never steal my children. That's a weird sentence. I would hope Freddy wouldn't steal my children. I don't think I'll ever have kids. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna be alone forever. But hey, I've got you guys. Let's sell some artifact, guys. Sell some artifact. Flo speaks the language of Chads. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Think you're gonna go try to figure out your Beto team again by experimenting? Yeah, just play around. See what you think feels best. Have fun, King. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yeah, I guess I'll sell some of these blues. Might as well. It's not like we have any attack sands to spend them on or anything. 66,000 Mora. Moa? Mo problem. One gray artifact is 420 Mora. I didn't know that. One single gray artifact, 1-star artifact, 420 Mora. Coincidence? I think not. Be that crazy cat chat person? Exactly. I'm a crazy cat person with a crazy chat. That's exactly what I am. Grinding alongside you? Oh, yeah? Nice, Fox Cookie. I love that. It's good to hear. Yeah, we're saving weekly bosses for tomorrow. We're saving Abyss for potentially tomorrow. Maybe I'll do Abyss tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna do some mob routes. I'm gonna use a different team though, because this team just kills everything so fast. I really need to learn the rotations for this team in preparation for Yellen. Oh, I totally forgot about the lore video thing I was just talking about because the 420 thing distracted me. Is it retelling voice? Okay. Interesting. So what I'm doing, here's a good example. Like Rosaria is a character that's probably not going to get a lot of, like, she'll probably be in quests and stuff, but her backstory is very solidified. Like her backstory isn't really involved with the current story. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make a video about Rosaria, for instance, pretty much every character. I'm going to go over everything in their character profile. I'm going to go over all the voice lines from the character that are relevant or interesting, that bring up anything interesting, not just everything, like things that are relevant, you know, not just like waste of time stuff. And then I'm also going to go into like if they have any specific weapons that are relevant to them as far as lore. I'm going to go into those. I'll look at other characters' voice lines, if they have any artifacts that are relevant to them or whatever, you know, anything like that that I can think of. And I'm going to put it together. But what I'm trying to think of is like, how am I going to format it to make it interesting? Like, I kind of had an idea, like this was the first idea I had. The first idea I had was I will start with the character profile and we'll treat it like a fireside chat, you know, like I'll have like, I was thinking of putting fire noises in the background, like little fireplace cracklies. And then it's just me telling their backstory and all the little stories from like their personal item and their vision and kind of like really digging into who they are. And then we're going to have like a second section, which is like, what do people think about Rosaria, which will include like, you know, a couple of her voice lines with maybe like voice lines from some other people that have voice lines about her. I'm not sure exactly who all has voice lines about her right now, but go to Jean's voice line about Albedo in English. Okay, let me go. Also, thank you for the Canadian 279. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh. God, I was in JP. Oh.
Sometimes I feel that terms like genius were originally created for Albedo.
Albedo? Oh no. You're gonna take a nap? Oh, enjoy your nap, Ayana. Oh man. Oh, the cringe. Albedo. Oh, Stephanie, you didn't know how to say that. Why didn't they correct him? Her. Why didn't they correct her? Oh. Normally their voice acting is so on point. Although the names are a little funny. Sometimes the pronunciation of the names does get kind of, that's pretty cringe though. That's pretty cringe. I will follow this small lore channel called, oh, you follow one called Clementine. Maybe you check them out for inspiration to make quality lore videos. Do they do something that Kwong, do they already do what I'm doing or going to do? Because I don't want to like copy anyone or anything like that. I just like, I'm trying to think of how I want to format. Because like I said, I have the content. I know what I want to make the videos about, but it just...
Sometimes I feel that terms like genius were originally created for albedo. Sometimes I feel that terms like genius were originally created for albedo.
I can't handle that anymore. Not character lore, but story lore. Oh, okay. You want some crazy unimportant lore? Check out the last 3 sentences of Zhao Story 3. I don't want to dig into too much right now because this is all going to be video content, you know, guys. We can't go into too much right now. Tartag's name is mispronounced in English too. Oh, I'm so sure. I bet. Alba make that dough. Alba make that dodo. Oh no. Juan said, I imagine that this was done before Albedo was released, so she didn't have a reference on how his name is pronounced. That's a good point. That is a very good point. I just like, usually they're very on point. Like whoever their voice, like, it's funny because it's unusual. Like Genshin is actually really good with their voice acting. You know what I mean? So I think it's mostly funny because it's just so weird that for it to be that off. You know what I mean? Yeah, that makes sense though. That does make sense that maybe they just didn't have a reference. Albedo is the right pronunciation. To pronounce albedo would be like... What? Well, albedo is the right... Albedo. I don't know. Let's go to Sucrose. What does Sucrose say? I would trust her over almost anyone else.
As his assistant, I learned so much each and every day. What's talent? Let's hypothesize that he and I were to perform the same research. I'd still spend my whole life the essence when I was little, I had I like things that look orderly. See?
You don't have any...
All of my research notes. I have such an abundant array of research materials.
You don't actually say it?
Really don't know how to act. Snow this big only falls. The windmills are spinning faster than usual today.
She doesn't actually have...
Hey, do you I'm curious to know about your background. To be honest, I heard it was my vision is my most important Jean has put her into solitary confinement so many times. I don't dare talk to Matt. Jean has put her into She really seems to know a great deal. Oh, I know he has his assistant. I learned talent.
Yeah. Rosaria?
He's like an oil painting you find hanging on the wall in some ancient hall.
Oh man, this is actually really, this is making it make sense. Because if Jean is like the only person that mentions his name, then yeah, I could see. What about Lisa?
Albedo is quite the alchemist. Just say the word. Albedo is quite. Albedo is. Albedo is. Albedo is. Albedo Albedo is quite the Albedo is quite the Albedo is
Albedo. That's how we should really say it. Like albedo. There you go, guys. I've solved the issue. I've solved the conundrum. That bay sounds very sus. Does it? Albedo. You gotta say it since he's like a human construct, he's more human than robot. So you actually have to pronounce it like you're like a robot person. So you have to call him Albedo. You'll be like Albedo. Or like Albedo. Like exactly, Albedo. Man, this is kind of making his name like now it's starting to like sound really weird to me. In our hearts, it will always be Albedo. Albedo. Albedo, albedo. Tomato, tomato. Albedo, albedo. You're saying his name how like Luigi would? It seems to be pronounced as albedo, albedo. Since it seems to be made so solar light reflection is fine.
Moment of birth.
I have no idea. I have no idea. That honestly, like linguistics. If you study linguistics, congratulations. You're a genius. Because the study of language is so crazy. It's very difficult. I can't believe my Diona's not dead. Attaboy. Dow for Dow. Google said Dow for some reason. Zach is heading to sleep. Oh, okay. Good night, Zach. Have a good rest. Thanks for stopping by. Juicy healing.
Everyone on me! Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking. Let's roll.
Go listen to the Traveler about. Can you send me a link for it for after stream?
Fall in. Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Did you dodge that? Take that, you sucker. I leveled up my Ito's auto attacks. So I think I'm seeing about a 2,000 damage increase here. Not really sure though, I haven't really attacked enough enemies. But I am curious to see what the damage increase is like.
Let's roll. Rally. Burst forth. It's showtime. Attaboy.
Do I remember what the old Dvalin fight was like? The old Dvalin fight. I'm not entirely sure when they changed it, or I don't know. I started in 1.2. Did they change it after 1.2?
Can't catch me.
The weekly boss one, not the shooter part. You're gonna have to tell me when it was changed, because I don't remember. Maybe. My Ganyu, I had Ganyu as my first limited 5-star, so Dvalin has never been a challenge for me. You know what I mean?
Power.
try to find the video and share it in Discord. Okay.
Can't catch me.
Can't catch me. Oh, beta Dvalin. Okay, no, I didn't play the beta. No, I never played the beta. Platforms are different. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be interested to see that. They probably thought it was too hard. If it was hard and they nerfed it, they probably thought that it was too difficult for... Like, I really do think that this game is designed to be very friendly to people who are new gamers or like new to gaming in general. Oh my gosh, my Albedo is really becoming kind of a beast. He needs some better artifacts still, but he's not bad. Anyway, I really think that this game is very friendly towards people who are not hardcore gamers. And I think that's intentional. Like, I think that they really don't want there to be a lot of super difficult mechanics early on. For instance, Raiden has that one-shot mechanic, and it's the first one-shot mechanic we have. And dang, yeah, that is a pretty good... I did get a good damage boost for my Edo. I think we'll get more one-shot mechanics in the future, but they'll be harder. And this one is sort of like designed to be break the ice, so to speak. If you're hanging out and you have not already dropped a like on the stream, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Raiden boss actually has 2 one-shot mechanics. What? What's the other one? What's the other one? I only know of the big slash you do.
Burst forth.
What else one-shots?
Moments of birth. Oh, coming through.
Beta looks so different. Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching this one video. You can find a video online that was like, it was like what Genshin looked like at launch versus today. And you can even see that they went through and like updated graphics in certain areas. Like they made the water look better. They went back and changed certain locations to look better. Like changed around, like, it's really interesting. Like if you go watch it, it's basically a side-by-side comparison of how the game looked at launch versus, I think they did it at like 2.0 or something. They did the comparison for like 2.0. I don't know. Can't remember when it came out. Oh, I already killed these guys. Okay. The totem things? That's not a one-shot mechanic. The one before she enters the shield state, when she stands in the middle and adds rings around her, any more near the ring is one shot. Oh wait, anyone in... Oh, you mean like if you're standing right next to her, you'll get one shot? Is that what you're saying? Cause I could, yeah. I don't think I've ever been one shot by that, but I could see that. I could see that being a one shot. Okay, but that's even more. I think that proves my point even more, because like that one shot mechanic is obviously designed to punish you for standing next to her. Like instead of going off and fighting the orbs and breaking the orbs, they were probably thinking, okay, some people are going to stand there and just wail on her during this attack. So we should make it a one shot so that if you don't do the mechanic, you get punished. That's what they do in raids and MMORPGs. If you don't do the mechanic, you get punished by being one shot. You know what I mean? So like those are literally raid mechanics. Like I hope you guys realize that. I know a lot of people want this game to turn into a raid game, and I don't want to give people hopium and say that it is, but like we are getting bosses that have mechanics that are similar to like raid mechanics, and I think it'll take probably a couple years, but I could see this game getting like raid dungeons or something. You better not have Bennett's alt up when that happens. The overload will instantly kill you too. You know, I almost made a video about Benny and how he's gonna suffer a bunch of nerfs due to the fact that like all of the healer buffs are never going to apply to him. And once enemies are doing, like, once we're in Fontaine, good luck getting vaped. Once we're in Snezhnaya, good luck getting reverse melted. You know what I mean? Do you get an achievement if you get one-shotted? I don't think you do. Someone else might have to confirm that, but I don't think you get an achievement from getting hit by the mechanic. But I decided not to make the video because I didn't want to invite more drama. Like, that's kind of why I want to make lore videos, because I don't really want to, like, I like doing discussion videos, but it sort of invites a lot of drama, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And so I'm sort of feeling like you know, if I do lore videos, it'll invite people to the channel that are more chill like us. Like, I think most of the people on my channel are pretty chill. And not really into like all the, like, I think we like talking about Genshin, and I think we like the discussion, but I think the people that follow my channel are definitely not here for like screaming or drama or big fights. And so moving to more of a lore kind of video setup, I think will just, you know, bring more people that are interested in that kind of stuff. Ask Kaos about us fighting the puppet. It was chaos back then. Oh yeah, was it? Magu Kenki instant killed from reverse melt and abyss before. Ooh, pain. Yeah, Magu Kenki can hit really hard. He can slap you, and if you're Benny, then you're in trouble. Exactly. That's what I was gonna make a whole video about that, because people think that Benny is always gonna be god tier. And it's really, like, it's actually really smart. Like, they designed Benny to be really strong at the start of the game, but to slowly kind of not really get weaker, but become less and less important as time goes on. So he's designed to be like our early game crutch. And then once we have a lot of units, he's going to seem a lot less important. You would have to say that that is very much true. I don't really enjoy the drama at all. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, just making chill videos about lore and stuff, I think, is a good direction for the channel. He's a double-edged sword. That's very true. It's very true. Oh, heck. Okay, give me my burst now.
It's showtime! Attaboy! Can't catch me.
I hate that. That shield is the most annoying.
Everyone on me! Moments of burst.
Eat this. Moment of birth. I feel, I got one-shotted by Boreas after dropping Bennett's ult in co-op. Boreas melt all 27k HP. Must have been a bug. Jeez. Or it could have just been a really big attack, because, I mean, you take double damage, you know what I mean? I love it, though. Benny have a harder time through Tevat sounds dangerously fun. Guess I could have phrased that differently. I guess so. I'm the biggest troublemaker around. Tell him, Flo. I don't know, are you? You're a pretty nice guy, Dante. I think it's pretty hard for you to make trouble.
Burst forth. Attaboy!
I don't know if you could hurt a fly, Dante. Let alone some stranger on the internet. I'm I think I missed something. I saw something that I would have to say that is very much true. Drama at all. Though I find the discussion videos interesting for the most part. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I enjoy making discussion videos, but like these will just be a different kind of discussion. You know what I mean? Rather than me talking about the game state and me talking about the player base and me talking about things like that, I think it'll be better if I just talk about the units and talk about lore. That way we can just nerd out on Genshin stuffs and enjoy ourselves, and we can kind of, you know, put the drama stuff a little bit further away.
Oh, coming through. Bam!
To be honest, flow making lore videos will help me with lore knowledge, and sadly I gotten so lazy to the point where I barely play Genshin. I need to fix that, so I'm thinking watching more lore videos than I normally do. Yeah, actually, I've said this a number of times, that like the reason I love this game is because I'm invested in the world. I'm invested in the characters and in the lore. Like if you're having issues with motivation with the game, maybe think less about grinding and think more about like trying to find things you connect to in the game. Like I really connect to characters like Kazuha and Shenhe. I just feel a very strong emotional connection towards them. So like, you know, reading their lore helps kind of bring me, like really just brings me back to why I love this game. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? I think it'd be helpful. But yeah, I would definitely love to make lore videos, because I know not everyone has time to like read through character profiles and stuff. And especially if I can make it more entertaining. You and Walrus's streams are a huge breath of fresh air considering everything I've seen in the Genshin community. Thank you, Samuel. I really appreciate you saying that. That means a lot. That really does mean a lot. There isn't enough people who focus on the story and lore. True. You've been spoiled by Flow's content. It makes me want to watch no one else for fear of running into some kind of new Genshin drama in the comments, aside from the other lore channel makers. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Sometimes it's exhausting. You know what I mean? But that's why I try not to keep up with the drama. Like they can have their drama. I don't feel like I need to do any of that. Do I have a lore video on Klee? I'll be doing. Okay, Dante. Not Dante. I just called Ito Dante. Oh my. Is that a compliment or an insult? I don't know. Ito, you gotta calm down. Whew, that was funny. But yeah, I plan on doing a lore video on pretty much every character. So I would be doing like my first one is probably gonna be like Rosaria, or a 4-star that's pretty easy to do. Like I said, Rosaria's backstory is pretty finished. Like she's a pretty, like I'm not gonna use like Zhao, because obviously we're about to get a bunch of lore for Zhao in the next patch. So I'm not going to use a character like him. I'm going to pick characters that have more definitive stories already written, like Sayu, you know, other characters. And then I'll wait, you know, by the time I'm done with 30 videos, there'll be 20 more characters out. You know what I mean? So it should be a really continuous thing. Dream achieved. You are now Ito. You're the one and only. I only know Ito who? I only know of Arataki Dante. That actually kind of sounds like a cool name. Fireside chat with Freddy and Flo. Yeah. Yeah, Genshin's player base is way too dramatic to say the least, so I think that the new direction will be good. Yeah, I agree too. Cause like, if I'm not talking about the game state, then there's no drama for them to, like, if I'm talking about lore, they would have to really force a conversation there. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a good idea. I'm glad you guys like that. I really want to get them recorded. Again, I've been struggling with the formatting. I've been struggling with how to piece it together to make it really entertaining, but I think I'm just going to do my best and then trust Momo, because Momo's going to be editing them, and Momo's already been thinking about what to do. I think I'm going to trust Momo to, you know, just do some creativity and spice it up a little bit if he can. I don't know. I really want them to be interesting. I don't want them to be boring lore videos. I want them to be good. More Razor lore. I think I could probably make one on Razor. I don't know if he's going to get a lot more story. He might actually get a bit more story though. I'll have to look through his stuff and see what it all says. But yeah, I'm excited for it too, because like I have not read every character's profile. Like even though I'm into lore, like Genshin has a lot of lore, guys. You can spend a lot of time researching lore in this game. So it'll be fun for me because I'm not even done doing this kind of stuff. It'll give me more appreciation, more knowledge on the game than I already have. I literally ran around Teyvat following traces of ruined architectures a few months back. It was fun to discover things like that. It's impressive how much depth and secrets are in the Genshin world. I agree. They really, like, to me, it's always impressive that the world has so many intentional design choices that reflect the history, that reflect the characters themselves. Like, it's really good. It's really good. And that's why I'm okay with them taking their time developing the regions, developing the base game, because no matter what the end game content is, like if they give up on the world building for that, then it's not going to be worth it. Oh no. Did it overheat? Oh my god. Camera overheated, guys. Can you believe it? I never would have seen that coming. Not in a million years. I like the fact that happened. I'm shook. You can see how shook I am by the physical representation of me that has manifested itself in the corner. Let's see. Make a tier list for every video based on what universe they solo. Yeah, I agree, Flo. I only watch Island XD, Cat with Blue Hat, recently Chill with Aster. Chill with Aster is really good. I really like Aster's videos. This laziness of mine is very serious. I want to read lores. Yeah. If you had some art skills, you could do some little illustration. Oh no, I can't. I can only draw like stick figures. I'm really bad at art. Nobody else noticed the crystal flies at Kazari's resting spot have disappeared? Or do they just not spawn? What? They should still be there. The crystal flies over by Kazari. Yeah, that's interesting. If that actually changed, that is interesting. Celestia is on to you. They don't want you to show us the truth about Teyvat. Yeah, exactly. They're like, we got to gift him a vision so that he gets distracted and then can't make these lore videos and figure out our secrets. Mahoyo better answer to every question we have for them lore wise though. I want to see the Sealy Palace and the Primordial. Oh, I agree, Gosen. I think it's going to take a long time, but setting up deep lore like this, the only reason to set up deep lore is to have a payoff. Like there is literally no reason for them to set up all this deep lore if we're not going to get some massive payoff in the end. You know what I mean? So I really think that we will see a lot of this stuff, but like I said, some of it might be a long time and some of it might even happen in events. Like we might have some serious lore stuff happen like just during events like we've had in the past. So we got to be on our toes. Before Sun and Moon book literally blew me away for real. Yeah, they've been like lately they've been dropping lore bombs. That's one thing that's true is that like they've been advancing our lore knowledge way faster than I thought they would. They've been giving us a lot more information about Conria, about the Cataclysm. They've been giving us more information than I actually ever really expected them to, if I'm being honest. 2.7 patch is coming, Yellen is coming, so is Kooky. So much more lores, many more stories. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited for 2.7. It should be a good time. Have they updated Ayaka's banner yet? Let's look. No, they haven't updated it to say. So I've got 90 wishes. 90 90 wishes in a dream. Sumeru will have a lot of lore. Yeah, Sumeru should definitely be a good time for lore, I would think. I would think that we'd get a lot there as well. Yum. Hi Dante on the screen. Exactly. We got Albedo. We got Albedo. We got Aratake Dante. You know, we got all of them. We got the whole crew here. Think you can go heavy on lore when Sumer drops? Yeah. My goal is to have my series started before Sumeru drops. I would like to have my videos on this new series up and going before Sumeru gets going. Your recent summons were Chi-Chi C1 and Cheeto Claymore. You have more Chi-Chi than I do. You have more Chi-Chi than me. That's unfair. Give me some of your, give me your Chi-Chi. Look at this. C0 Chi-Chi, what the heck? The heck is this? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, guys. I'm thinking pretty good on the Genshin stuff today. I feel like I've done pretty much my Genshin routine for the day. Got all my stuff done. We've still got, like, we're gonna do weekly bosses tomorrow and probably Abyss tomorrow, maybe. I also got to do my bounties and everything tomorrow as well. I decided to save those. So you're sitting at C4 Chi-Chi and you're just a light spender. I know, right? Like, it's ridiculous. I'm a whale and I freaking have C0 Chi-Chi. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Ayaka dodged for you the second time. Dodged you for the second time. You hate her now. Oh no, Kwong. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh no. If you guys want to hang out, I'm gonna stream Lost Ark after this in a separate stream. So if you guys want to hang out and watch me play some Lost Ark, you're more than welcome to do so. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream that game, but I'm probably gonna take like a 10-minute break or so here, let myself relax, grab some more tea, do all that good stuff, and then yeah, once I'll get started with my Genshin. I'll get started with my after stream here in about 10-20 minutes or so. So yeah, I hope to see some of you there. And really good conversation today. Exactly, Autumn. It was a great stream. I really appreciate all the engagement in chat. You guys definitely really contributed to the conversations. I love to see it. Current Abyss has an OP blessing. Oh, nice. Last time you joined the Lost Ark stream at the last 10 seconds. No. Change my name to T Flowcat. Lol. Okay. You'll be there. Okay. Great vibes. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate that. You'll be there. You go freshen up. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And oh, you need 20 more minutes to get my IP. You're so funny, Prime. You're so funny. Okay, guys. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Peace.